Hi guys, I got another video for you, and this is Round Zebra here, and this is Eden Eternal. I haven't been able to put out a few videos lately because I've had a heck of a lot of problems going on in my life, but now I'm able to put out a video, and I actually got a closed beta into this game, which is Eden Eternal. If you haven't heard of the news, this has just come into closed beta for US users, and well, myself is Australian, and I think it's open to Europeans as well. But excuse me. But anyway, I've been playing the game for a little while now, and I've hit level 5. I'm not really that really amazingly high in level, but what I can see from this game is it is very anime inspired. If you haven't played any of Area games, you probably already know that Grand Fantasia is one of the major ones and I think there's another one, I just can't remember the name of it, but it's very heavily the same kind of mechanics, yet there's a few key points to this game that are a lot different. For instance, it is a lot more stylish, like, it seems like the texturing is a lot more smoother in this game. I don't know. That's just me. I think, because this is closed beta, things are going to change. I can't really say much about the interface and stuff, but I think it might be staying exactly how it is with the interface and all that, because that's similar to what you see here. It's basically very similar to what you see in Grand Fantasia and pretty much any of other Area games. But anyway, I'm just in this pretty much the tutorial area, and I'm doing a few quests here. And for instance, I got a bunch of quests here, and one of the key features in this game is probably the fact that it has so many different classes. But they're very specific, I should say. I don't know how to really say it elsewhere, but for instance, I'm a warrior now. If I can bring up it's one of these buttons, I know it is. I just brought that one up, didn't I? But they're very specific. Here it is. See, for instance, you have these classes that you can change, I think, by any means through the game. See, I got this one here that I guess I can change to. See, it says transform. And if you're familiar with Runes of Magic style stuff, you know how between Runes of Magic you can choose, your primary and then your secondary class. In this one, it seems like that's the same deal with this, but you can change whenever you feel like it, and change in a sense to whatever you want when you unlock it. So, see, it says level requirement level 10. See, when you start off in the character creation menu, you can only become, well, it only allows you to be a warrior, hunter, thief, and cleric, and in the mage field, a magician. And then these classes are unlocked, I guess, when one of your players or characters becomes to a certain level. I went warrior for now because that seems just the easiest option. And I can't open that chest. Oh well. But the mechanics of the combat are they're pretty much like any MMO, really stable. So you got your basic commands and stuff. You got your basic stuff that you pick up. I'm not actually knowing what I'm doing at the second. I should read my quest log to see what I'm doing. So I gotta get things. Which one's closer to me? I think this is the one I'm sort of starting, so I might just start on this one. So you got your basic charge-offs and dots and all that for the warrior class. I haven't played any other classes at the moment, and like I said yet again, this is closed beta, so maybe things will change when it comes to open beta. And like mostly people say now is open beta is pretty much full release. But in a sense, I don't think that is true, because when open beta does come up, they still do patching it. They do game fixes. But hey, it's MMOs, that's what you get. But anyway, it looks like I got some sort of thing on me. Disease. But yeah, other than that, this game seems to work very fluidly. Like, I've played fair few MMOs, and I don't know, like, I played Grand Fantasia for a while too. Not a long time, but a fair while. And you can see that there's a lot of mechanics that they're taken from it, which of course, there's nothing bad about that, but you can see that this game is very independent. Like, it has its own kind of style, if that's the correct way of putting it. I just kill these. I got all of them already, so I need these fellas. And like, you know, it's the basic quest hub interface, and like pretty much what a lot of MMOs are doing now, for sake of Argo Online, Grand Fantasia. I can't think of any others, but they have this whole, you know, you just click on the interface type thing and you go to the directed area to where you need to collect that thing. And I think that's handy. But also what's handy is easily just putting markers on your map to know where they are. But that's how they want to do it, that's how they want to do it. I'm not complaining with it, I'm not judging it for what it is. But anyway, just slice down these mushrooms. Oh, look at that, I got a strike a magic power robe. Nothing good for me. Of course. I'm not actually sure on the gear. I gotta check that actually. Let's see if I can put this on. Unable to give character after a character. Yeah. I wasn't gonna give it to anyone anyway. Okay. Kinda sort of confused. But anyway. I think some of the gear, you can't really change gear at the moment. Like, the gear's kind of stationary for a bit. I'm not sure. Use it to summon a monster. Okay. Oh, it's not letting me put it on. Oh well, I'll find something that I can put on and show you guys. What's this? Broken magic pot. I have no idea what that is. Well, look at that. That's what it is. Whoa. I had no idea it was attacking me until then. Can I survive this? I don't think I will be able to. Put some potions down on my bar. This guy seems to be a bit of an elite. Fire and slash. Yeah, a weak bite monster with poor abilities. Okay. So it gives you a bit of an interface overview of what the creature's like. Oh, I got an achievement. And that's another thing that's implemented into most games now, is this kind of achievement system now, which is nothing wrong with that. It's just, you know, it does individualize each game, I guess, in its own right. And well, while I'm here now, since I leveled up, I'll show you this overview. Okay, this is, I guess, confusing for me, but probably easy for everyone else to understand. You have two experience bars. You have your heroic trait, which is, I guess, your main level, which is up here. Heroic trait, and that's level 5. But being a warrior, I am only level 3. So I'm not really sure which is the actual level to go by. If I was, like I said at the beginning, I said I was level 5. I don't think I am. I think I'm level 3. So you got these two down here. So I'm guessing that the main one you have to follow is probably the warrior one. I'm not sure about that one. I think this one kind of gives you the abilities, like the overall ability, and it just gives you quicker access to better stuff. But anyway, over here, plays out pretty much similar to Fiesta and Grand Fantasia and a few others, in the sense that you upgrade each one. So you got like you got your abilities here, and then you can upgrade them, which I already did. I think I just kind of did that. But over here, class expertise, and this is where you kind of like get talent points, I guess. This is where you kind of like get a bit more feel for your character, like you have your abilities, you know, just for each level, all strength +1, so you get a bit more depth to your character, a bit more what kind of path you want to take. So I think I might go to the critical strike one. So I got another achievement. So this is your achievement log too. So there's, you can see on the side here, there's a lot of written text and just about stuff. So there is obviously a lot of stuff into this game that either is going to get implemented or already is. So I better just finish this quest real quick, and I'll just take down this guy over here. One more. But like I said, the combat is pretty smooth. Like it seems like it has an impact. Like when you're fighting monsters, you actually have an impact. And they're like I said, the graphics aren't that bad for a free MMO, and like for an anime-inspired MMO as well. They usually are a bit like, just a bit sharper on the edges and a bit sharper on the eyes, which is sometimes to some people's liking. It's not really to some others. But like you can see, closed beta, it's pretty packed. I'm on a channel 3. The channel 1 and 2 are packed. And now that I've come back to a village, it just comes up here, pops up saying that I've discovered a village, even though I've been here like 3 times. But anyway, you turn in quest here. Obviously, with a big question mark over the head, you know, that's obviously a big pointer out. So here we go, I finished the quest, reward, get some money. So close that. Now we go over here, this guy. Oh, I shouldn't say guy, it's a woman. A big woman. But anyway, close that, finish that. I can finish that quest. And I have another bunch of quests to go and do now. But anyway, this is kind of just an opening kind of introduction to Eden Eternal. Because, well, like I said, it's closed beta. Don't know what to expect when it comes to open beta. I'm pretty sure, because at the moment as well, you can only be the human class, because the other class, oh well, not the classes, the races, you can only be the human race, because I think there's a mouse kind of race that you can be, and there's some sort of like tiger thing, I guess, that you can be as well. So they're yet to come out and actually be playable as yet, but they will come out in further time, when they release it. But as you can see, like, it is a pretty stylish looking game, and I do recommend it when it does come out. If you are putting it for a closed beta application, if they accept you, that is awesome too, because I do highly recommend that this be on your list to anyone who likes playing free MMOs, and if you like the whole genre of anime inspired stuff as well, because like, look at it, you know, it doesn't get much more anime inspired than that. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe to my videos, and yeah, see ya.